Hello guys, welcome back to the AP podcast. Hope you're all doing fine. Hope you're all doing great and are ready for today's discussion. Remember that if you've not subscribed yet, remember to hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Also, remember to like and share and also drop your comments. If you have anything to say regarding today's conversation, please drop it, or any other query that you may be having, either it's feedback, comment, big up, anything, just drop it in the comment section and we'll be sure to get back to you. Anyway, welcome back again to the AP podcast. So today we're going to have a conversation regarding a certain young guy called Sheldon. And Sheldon contacted me and he explained everything to me, and he gave me his predicament, of which I'm going to share with you, with his permission, of course. And I do hope that together we're going to help him out in one way or another. So Sheldon, I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing great. And I hope that whatever you're going to say in this podcast will help you in one way or another. So remember that you don't necessarily have to follow our advice. We simply suggest you make the decision. Anyway, here goes nothing. So Sheldon is in love with a certain girl called Beatrice. And these two lovebirds have been together for the last 2 months. I know it's not long, but anything can happen in love. Anyway, yeah, they've been together for the last 2 months, and it so appears that things are not going quite exactly as Sheldon had hoped. And that's why we're here. I mean, we're here to help you out, so rest easy. Maybe you might find your solution here. Anyway, so here's Sheldon's predicament. So it so happens that Beatrice works at a certain place, which I'm not allowed to say, and she works a lot. Like, she's a kind of a workaholic from Sheldon's point of view. And Sheldon is trying to get her to quit her job simply because Beatrice has been coming home late. See, she's been coming home way late. Sheldon is kind of worried. And so Sheldon has tried to ask her, to tell her to quit her job, but it so seems that Beatrice doesn't want that. And this issue has driven them apart in one way or another. See, it has driven them apart in one way or another. And Sheldon is worried because he really doesn't want to lose Beatrice, and he's kind of wondering what to do now. I mean, he is the head of the house, and anything that he says goes. Well, at least that's what he told me. And he's wondering, why isn't Beatrice surrendering to him? I mean, he thinks that, he says that if he says, Beatrice, stop working, Beatrice is supposed to work. See? But Beatrice is not stopping. And that has got Sheldon way disturbed. And that's why he contacted me to ask what he should do. And if you have anything that you think Sheldon should do, drop it in the comment section below, and we'll be able to help him out in one way or another. Anyway, this is what I've got to say about that, Sheldon. Most homes, or rather most families, work simply because of two things: domination and submission. Most families have that. And most couples that work out have that. They have domination and they have submission. What do I mean to say by this? You, as the man of the house, are trying to be dominative. And Beatrice, being the kind of girl she is, you told me that she's a workaholic, and most times workaholics are not submissive. So when you demand something from her, she does not submit to you. because even she is dominant. And so when you tell her something, she won't listen to it because she thinks that she also has a say towards or rather regarding the matter. So she won't listen to you. And that's where the problem comes in. There is a little problem called miscommunication between the both of you. You need to communicate better. Instead of asking of telling him of telling her what to do, ask her to do it. Give her your reasons. If they are valid enough, she'll stop. If she loves you, she'll stop. If they're not valid enough, she will give you her reasons not to stop. But if you command it to her, believe it or not, she is not going to listen because Beatrice is not submissive. For dominance to work, there must be submission. And Beatrice is not a submissive woman. I mean, most women nowadays are not submissive. They dominate. I mean, they're even more responsible than men nowadays. And you might find that they do not listen to everything that men tell them because they have that sense of pride, that sense of dominance. So if you try commanding something to her, she won't listen simply because she doesn't think you're in a position to command her. So I would advise you to sit her down, ask her to do it. And after asking her to do it, give her the reasons as to why you think she should do it. If they are valid enough and she loves you enough, she will understand you. And she will listen to you. If she does not agree, she will give you her reasons. See? And in one way or another, it will work out because once you communicate, you have to come to an agreement. And there will not, you will not be having this kind of issues that you're having right now. Treat her as your equal. And I know it's quite difficult, especially if you're a man who has grown up in a dominant family, who has grown up being taught that you should be the head of the house. I know it's quite hard, but things are changing. Times have changed. Treat that woman, treat that girl as your equal. And I'm not telling this only to Sheldon. I'm telling this to every person out there who has Sheldon's mindset. Things have changed. There are girls out there who are submissive and they would do just about anything you tell them, but not all of them. These women have advanced. See, they have advanced. And sometimes if you tell them something, they won't do it because even they believe they have a right to say what they feel, to say what they think, to say what they want. So the best way to preserve your relationship, if you want to preserve it, is to treat her as your equal. Let her opinion be valid as much as yours is. If you want something, request, do not command. And trust me, this woman, slowly by slowly, will continue loving you even more than she loved you when you started it out. Be sure, be 100% sure to indulge her, to involve her in your decision making. Do not make the decision and then command her to follow it. It will not work because this woman, it doesn't know that. I mean, in the case of Beatrice, she's someone who works a lot. And someone who works a lot is not submissive. Someone who wakes up every morning to go to work and then comes back late at night simply because she's working is not submissive. And this person is very dominant, and you have to treat her as your equal for the both of you to understand each other. And I also know that, Sheldon, you're having these kind of suspicions that that Beatrice is cheating on you, and then she's lying that she's been going to work. Well, I can't help you out with that one, because the truth eventually comes out. If she's cheating on you, believe it or not, it will come out and you will know. You will see the signs. But coming home late just because she's from work doesn't mean she's cheating. I mean, from what you told me, this is not a habit that just started. It has always been there. I mean, she's always come home late from work. And so I don't believe that she's cheating on you. Because if she's cheating on you, she would have recently started coming home late. But it so happens that it's a habit of hers. She has always come home late. But if I'm wrong, believe me or not, the truth will eventually come out. You have to trust her. I mean, relationships can't go nowhere without trust. They can't. So, if you want your relationship to be stable, if you want your relationship, your family to stand, stop being dominant because she's not submissive. Instead, treat her as an equal. And believe me, the both of you will come to an understanding and everything will be great. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today's conversation. If you think that I've left anything out, if you think that there is something that Sheldon should do, drop it in the comment section below. Let's help him out in one way or another. Now remember, Sheldon, it is quite and absolutely up to you to follow our advice or not. Anyway, that's it for the day. Playing next will be a song by Michael Bolton. You will find the song description, the song link in the description below. And I hope that you listen to it because it's a great song. It's a song by Michael Bolton saying, "Only a woman like you." And I believe that it's a song that speaks volumes because it does. And if you listen to it, maybe you might agree with me. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope you're going to keep yourself locked in for the next podcast. Anyway, thank you for sticking out with me during the entire show. Remember to drop your comments, like, share, and also subscribe and hit the notification bell. Anyway, see you next time. But until then, adios.